Second to last home game.
Brandon, you ready back there?
Can we title all articles Tidy and You?
We're going to go right here for on the left, Matt Breen.
How much does this win mean for this team this season? What's that locker room like? What's the emotions like going through right now?
It's pretty good. It's been a long time since we got a victory. It means a lot. Last week we came out slow but played a great half, so we just needed to continue to play like we did in the second half of Cal, and it rolled over. So I think being a young team, we kind of we got a taste of it last week, got a taste of it this week, what it takes to win, putting 4 quarters together.
On the right, Steve.
Farrell, third play of the game, you get a touchdown. What's that do to kind of jolt the day for you? And then can you take us through that one? Looked like you may have shoved a couple guys off you.
Well, we knew that Arizona wanted to blitz. We got a young lineman, a young quarterback, so we knew they was going to blitz and give up holes in the defense. And we've been preparing for it all week. And DC sprung me for the touchdown block. So, and then the rest was history.
On the right, Jen.
Being a young team, how will this confidence help you guys going forward?
Being a young team, how does the confidence help us going forward?
Will this give you guys extra confidence, and what will that be like going forward?
Like I said, last week we felt that we played a great second half, so we just want to keep it rolling. And the team is maturing, and they see what it takes to win.
Back right.
Barry, you talked about your touchdown catch on the first drive. That was the first time the offense has scored on the first drive of the game this season. What does that do for the offense in general? Does it kind of set a tone and a rhythm for the rest of the game?
It does. We want to come out swinging, and that's what we've been. That's what a lot of us took away from the Cal game. We came out slow, and they went up on us. So tonight we wanted to come out swinging, and that's what we did, and we just kept swinging and fighting.
On the left, Matt.
You had a career day receiving yards. You and Johnny combined were 1 yard short of 200 yards receiving. Did you think going into this week this was going to be the opportunity for this tight ends to make these plays, or is it just kind of a situational thing where things kind of played out just in your favor for that?
Yeah, me and Johnny talk about that in the hotel rooms on Friday night with the wide receiver depth, and it's been a long time waiting. We always wanted to go 3 tight ends. We used to talk about that like 2 years ago. But just knowing, like I told the tight ends before the game, like we got to dig deeper because the team's dependent on us due to, like I said, the wide receiver depth. They depended on the tight ends to bring it home. So we all knew that, and we just had to. I told them before the game, let's dig deep and bring this one, and that's what we did.
Tyree's behind the glass, right over here on the right, Steve.
129 receiving yards. Farrell, are you feeling each game, does it become a little bit more kind of getting back into your regular self?
Yeah. Honestly, just coming off an injury, I come back and I just feel stronger and stronger. And that's what the doctors and everybody kind of thought as the season going, I would be actually increasing, just getting that strength back and being able to beat up my body through a whole season. And it's been going great.
Back left, Mike.
When offensive drives would struggle a couple times first quarter into the second quarter, felt like there were points in the first half where the momentum could go either way, could swing either way. Defense came up with big third down stops, a couple interceptions, takeaways, and the like. That really, it looked like everybody was feeding off of each other the way we've seen, the last 4 or 5-ish years.
Football is a complementary game, so the offense got to help the defense, and special teams help the offensive defense as well. So when we can get stops like that, when we can put drives together, it helps the defense. It doesn't help the defense if we go a quick 3 and out. They got to get right back on the field. So it's just complementary football. We can feed off each other.
Right here on the left.
During fall camp, you said that Justin, you couldn't remember his last name, was a really good quarterback. Seeing how he is now, do you think he was going to be this good? And what do you think of his performance today, last week, and just his overall development? Now he's getting more and more reps with the first team.
I knew Justin was going to be good. I can just see it, and he's definitely surprised me with his ability to do what he's doing out there so quick. You expect a freshman to make a lot of mistakes, but the kid's borderline amazing when it comes to that. You get used to it. You think young guys are going to throw it all over their composure, but how he came in against Washington, against Cal, and now against Arizona State. He's borderline amazing.
A lot of fellows in there right here in the middle.
Curious as to what the mood was like in the locker room after the win, given what has happened in the last 5 games.
The mood was fantastic. We got to sing the fight song. That was a big thing. We've been waiting 5 weeks to sing that song.
Your first touchdown, it looked like you almost dropped the ball before crossing the goal line. Did any coaches talk to you about that?
Almost don't count, actually.
Farrell, going back to Justin, have any of the veterans had side conversations about holy hell, this kid is pretty good, he knows what he's doing, or do you think just individually you all are observing that?
We just here to support him, but we let the coaches coach him, and they've been doing a good job. When you're a young guy, you don't need too many people in your ears, and that kind of frustrates some people. So the coaches really take care of him.
But just on the side, are you guys talking? Veterans?
Talking about him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you was meant was I talking to him? Yeah, I'd be like, did you see that throw? And even the one that was about to be the third touchdown, he put some heat on it, and I wasn't expecting it, and the ball was already past me. I was like, man, he got a cannon. Then we were just like, yeah, he's nice.
Earl, what do you suppose this does for you guys' confidence moving forward? Is it a lot easier to forget about the last 5 games now, and then commenting on moving forward to play a team that's pretty good down at their place?
Well, that was a good team that we just played from a defensive standpoint. They're top 10 in rushing defense. So I just hope we're able to just stack on this and continue to stack these wins, and we know what we got to do and where we want to be at the end of the season. And if we just keep winning and keep stacking these victories, I just hope that's what happens.
Hopefully you haven't been asked this yet, but when did you first notice that Herbert was going to be really special and helpful for your guys' team this season?
Did I tell Matt that in fall camp? Yeah, I told Matt that in fall camp, this he's good, and you can just see that he was good. And once he got his call, he's taking advantage of the opportunity, and that's all you can expect.
Pharaoh, Justin was just in here. He's such a quiet, soft-spoken guy. Have you ever seen him just cut it loose, or is he that way all the time?
He's that way all the time. He's a little more jokey. He has a little bit of that Marcus in him, but he's a little more jokey than Marcus. You would see him on the sideline or practice, or not when offenses, he'd be joking and stuff. So he definitely has that Marcus humbleness to him.
Right, Sky?
Farrah, kind of piggybacking off Austin there. When you guys are singing the fight song in the locker room after the win, we're trying to get a read on Justin. Is he the kind of guy that maybe is just kind of mumbling the fight song under his breath, or is he actually singing it?
I actually didn't see him, but he's definitely not the one shouting for sure. Like I said, he's very humble, and he has that Marcus persona to where it's if I don't know how to explain this. Kind of it's just some people that's just like that. That's definitely not me, but it's kind of it's not weird because I was around it with Marcus, and it was kind of weird then, but I've kind of grown accustomed to it. But yeah, like I said, he's not the one screaming, but he's not as quiet as Marcus was. He would talk and joke around and has a sense of humor, but he's definitely a humble kid.
I think all of us understand what you mean when you say Marcus, because we interviewed him for so long.
Yeah.
You said that you told Matt in fall camp, that you thought Justin was going to be good. Was it a particular play, just consistency in practice? When do you think, was there a specific moment that he caught your eye?
He just caught my eye because as a tight end in this offense, you have to know the bulk of the stuff, whereas a receiver just lines up in the same position. And the tight end need to know run game and passing game concepts, just like a quarterback. So with me going through that, trying to learn the offense, and him coming in as a young guy and picking up the offense as we going through fall camp, it just caught my eye. He's good. He know to read. He's picking up on it quick. So seeing that, I was like, man, he's going to be good. He's calm and he's composed, and he got it. some people, you know, those people who got it, and I've been around the game for a long time, and you just know it's like he got it. He got the it.
You talk about that Marcus quality. Do you like that in a quarterback, or would you rather have more of a vocal leader?
I'm a diverse kind of guy. You know, I can adjust to I can adjust to anything. You know, it doesn't matter where you put me at. I'm gonna be able to succeed in that environment. So I'm cool with it. It doesn't matter.
All right. Thanks, Farrell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's ball game.
Are those seats uncomfortable for you guys? I'm curious.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I went on a tour and they said they did that on purpose. I just found that out like 2 weeks ago. You guys have a great day.